Ramadan, a month of spiritual reflection, a time for charity and empathy. Millions around the world observe this holy month with fasting and prayer. They open their hearts and wallets to those less fortunate. Zakat, a pillar of Islam, mandates giving a portion of one's wealth to the needy. It's a beautiful act of selflessness, a testament to human compassion. But what happens when this sacred trust is shattered? When someone exploits this generosity for personal gain? The allegations against Shoeb Ghori, a purported entrepreneur, paint a disturbing picture. He stands accused of twisting the spirit of Ramadan for his own enrichment. Did he prey on the goodwill of devout Muslims? Did he divert their charitable donations intended for the poor and vulnerable? These questions demand answers. This is not just about financial wrongdoing, it's a moral crisis. Ghori's alleged actions strike at the heart of faith and community. They leave us grappling with a deeply unsettling question: can we trust those who claim to do good in the name of religion? The weight of evidence, testimonies, and investigations will ultimately determine Ghori's fate. But one thing is clear: the sanctity of Ramadan, the spirit of Zakat, and the trust of countless individuals deserve justice. Shoeb Ghori is no stranger to controversy. His name has been linked to several businesses: Green Wealth, Hair Lotion, N+Cosmetics, Denver Perfumes. These ventures, often promoted as ethically sourced and Islamic compliant, attracted investors looking to support businesses aligned with their values. But beneath the veneer of piety, a darker narrative emerges. Whispers of unpaid wages, investor fraud, and misused charitable donations began to surface. Former employees, some of whom claim they were lured from vulnerable communities with promises of visas and better lives, allege they were exploited and discarded. Investors, enticed by the promise of high returns and ethical business practices, claim they were left in financial ruin. These allegations paint a disturbing picture of a man who may have used faith as a tool for manipulation. The accusations are numerous, the stories harrowing. But is there truth to these claims? The gravity of these allegations cannot be overstated. If true, they represent a profound breach of trust. They demand a thorough and transparent investigation. The victims, those who placed their faith and finances in Ghori, deserve answers. Ghori's companies often touted their ethical practices. They claimed to prioritize fair trade, environmental sustainability, and Islamic values. These claims resonated with a growing segment of consumers seeking products aligned with their beliefs. Green Wealth, for example, promoted its investment opportunities as halal and ethical. Hair Lotion and N+Cosmetics marketed their products as natural and cruelty-free. Denver Perfumes emphasized its use of ethically sourced ingredients. These claims, if false, represent a calculated attempt to deceive consumers. By cloaking his businesses in a veil of social responsibility, Ghori may have exploited a growing market of conscious consumers. He may have profited from their desire to make ethical choices. This raises a crucial question: can we trust companies that claim to be ethical? In an age of greenwashing and conscious consumerism, how can we discern genuine commitment from calculated deception? The answer lies in transparency, accountability, and rigorous investigation. Consumers must demand proof of ethical claims. Regulatory bodies must hold companies accountable for misleading marketing, and journalists must continue to investigate and expose unethical business practices. In the wake of Shoeb Ghori's promises, many were left with shattered dreams and empty wallets. Time and again, commitments were made but seldom kept. His words, once a beacon of hope, now echo as mere illusions. The trail of broken promises is long and the stories heart-wrenching. While many struggled, Shoeb Ghori basked in opulence. Lavish parties, luxury cars, and grandiose homes became his trademarks. The question remains, were these riches earned or deceitfully acquired? The stark contrast between his life and that of his victims is glaring and troubling. The time has come for Shoeb Ghori to face the consequences of his actions. Victims are demanding justice, and authorities are beginning to take notice. Accountability isn't just a word, it's a necessity. The call for transparency and restitution grows louder, and it's a call that cannot be ignored.